Well, hey everybody, Chris from Pimple Creek here. Today's episode is actually really exciting. Last week's episode, exciting things happened, but there was construction work, and I basically just set the camera up and filmed it. Obviously, this week's episode though, we got all the LEDs wired up, rebuilt the platform inside the hall, we put the fiber optics in, and we now have lit up portholes. Also, too, big shout out to Chanzon. I'm gonna put a link in the description for them, and we'll take a look at their site here. These guys, their customer service was awesome. I had ordered 100 of these warm white 5mm 3-volt LEDs just about a month ago, and obviously it's such a small package. It obviously got lost in the mail. So I contacted Chanson, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and explained to them my dilemma here that, well, we really needed these by Friday because, well, obviously for today's episode. So anyways, these guys got right on the ball, and shout out to them. They got here on Tuesday, so three days early, and much appreciated. So if you're needing LED light bulbs for anything, go check these guys out, because their customer service makes it worth to go looking for them. And the bulbs are great. It's the perfect warm white shade. I went through, I tested a whole bunch of these, and I haven't found a single dud. So awesome. And when you're doing model works, obviously quality does matter too, because they're sealed up, right? If something goes wrong later on down the road, there's not much we can do about it. Another cool thing that happened, Victoria, she started working on her Sherman tank, and I think she's doing great. I'm not going to drop this model, I hope, but she's doing a great job on this. We're about 4 steps in right now, and she's super shy, so she's not going to be on camera. She said I can't even show her picture. She's shy. But anyway, she's doing a great job on that. So I'll keep doing some updates. And as well, I was just watching TV. I started on this 1/350th U-boat. And it's one of those skeleton kits I got off of Wish like almost 10 years ago. And it just kind of sat there, and it just comes as a single sheet of photo etch, and it's been a lot of fun to put together so far. You just start at the back and slowly work your way forward, and then I imagine we'll be putting some decks in, but it is very delicate. It's made out of stainless, but you still can only bend it so many times, as I found out trying to make my bunk beds. They're crooked. We'll straighten those out, but yeah. So that's everything that's happened. As well, too, we still have our shop cards here. So if you would like a shop card, send us an email to ourpebblecreek@gmail.com with your mailing info, and I will get one of these out to you right away, as early as I can, anyways. And so yeah, if you'd like one of those, check us out. I guess I'm running out of things to say. Let's go take a look, and we'll see how we got these things all lit up. Alright, so we got our LEDs here from Chanzon, and so what we need to do is build a support system so that we can attach these LEDs to. And the way I'm going to do that, I got some sheets of styrene here, And I'm going to cut some strips off, and then we will get those attached inside, and hopefully we can build a platform here. Alright, let's get some of these cut up here. Okay, so this styrene sheet here, all you gotta do is score it. Oh, I think I cut my ruler the last time. Give it a good score. And then there we go. We'll just quickly cut off another piece here. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, it's splitting properly this time. Perfect. Okay, I'll get reset up here. Okay, so I think we should make up some profiles here. Okay. Now I'm going to cut just a little bit on the inside here. I want to sit a little deeper inside the hull. See how that fits inside there. It's going to fit pretty good. But I think we can take just a bit more off. Okay, I think that right there will do the trick. Okay. So, just gonna do that there. Okay. Snap that off. Watch your thumb. Okay, how's this gonna... Take a couple slices off these corners. I have to say, once you score this styrene, it actually breaks off quite easily. Okay, just like so, I think will work. Okay, So one thing I did just quickly do off camera is I just used some model glue, the Tamiya stuff, because this is styrene, and I just glued these two pieces together. Now, the hot glue gun, I'll just put a little bit in there. Oh, you guys. Oh. Ah. You guys went for a little bit of a ride there, eh? Okay, let's try that again. Plug now because we're not going to need that again for a little bit. I'm just going to kind of hold that down in place. Okay. Now, the only reason we're putting this in first before we put the fiber optics is obviously it would be a little more difficult to fit it into place. Okay. I'm just going to recompose here. Alright, so we're getting to our point here now. We're going to install our fiber optics. Right here I have, it's a 1.5 millimeter fiber optic cable. And this stuff here I got from fiberoptics.com. And they got some great prices, great selection of products. Check them out. I've ordered them from them a few times now over the last 10 years now, actually, because that's where the original fiber optics came for the Titanic. So, all right. So with this stuff here, we'll just use our snip cutters. I'm going to cut off roughly about 1 inch, but I'm going to also want to make sure that my cutter stays square. And the reason for that is because when they go through the porthole, we're going to want to see a square edge. Now the next problem here with snipping them is it's a real dull face. So I have these nail sanding blocks, and it's 4 different grits. So that doesn't take much. Just get a little buff on number 1, which is file, and step 2 is removes the ridges. And step 3, buff it. And step 4, put a shine on it. Okay. Now, we don't have our new camera set up yet because our new computer has not showed up yet, but it's coming. But if you can't see that, that edge now has a little bit of a shine. So that when we stick it in the porthole, just like so, it would look like clean glass. Look at that, it actually shows up here. I got a tiny itty bitty little screen. So while I'm filming, a lot of things are actually quite a mystery as to how well it's going to show up. So, that looks good there already, eh? Here, I'll move it down to a different one. Just like so. And that's going to look real good, I think. I'm just going to back this camera up a bit. just because it's an action camera and the zoom always isn't the greatest on it. So, okay. So, just insert that polished in. Just to the point where it's sticking through. Okay. So, and then we'll just take a little bit of the CA medium and just touch. Just touch it there. That's all it's going to take. Not too much, not too little. So I'll grab another one, and of course you want to, I gotta cut my fingernails here. You want to make sure that the shiny side sticks out. And again, just insert. Try a different one. I might have a burr on that one. I just can't see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and again, just a touch is all it takes, just to hold it in place. Okay. That was real tight. I think that one might have a burr. Now as I insert this, I'm actually using my fingernail, but good thing I got longer ones today, to flush the end of the fiber optic right up with the hull there. Now I gotta say this. This is so much easier than the Titanic was. And the reason being was the Titanic portholes were so many and so tiny and so close together. This, I don't know what the 200 Titanic is going to be like. We do have that model as well to work on. Is it going to be like, but if it's going to be like this, it's going to be a lot easier. I can say that. The 1/200 scale, it just seems a lot easier to work on, in my mind, than a 1/350th scale. Now, just want to remind everybody that we have those photo etch porthole covers on every one of these portholes. So when we put these through, we want to be mindful of that, because we could actually just push these right off. Alright, okay, I'm just going to continue on with all these, and I'll get them all installed real quick, and well, it'll be quick for you anyways. And when I'm done that, we're going to start wiring up some LEDs from Chanson. Hey everyone, so that concludes, we're going to make that part 1. The video is going on for a little longer than I expected it was going to go on, so so yeah, that'll be part 1, and let's go on to part 2 next. Alright.